So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Arsenal.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power...
It's Luis Suarez! Looking to play him in. He's got away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Diaz with the delivery. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And the pass is intercepted. Diaz. Pepe cannot be beaten that easily. Now it's Ronaldinho. Nicely shaped ball. Baresi spots it and intercepts. Could move up a gear here. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That is ended up in no man's land. Good ball, good take. And this is Luis Suarez. Balde. And it's Koundé. Fiore. And it's Vitinha. Over to the left. Now it's Diaz. Looking for a runner. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement. Kante calmly anticipates. That's a good ball out wide. Pass somewhat off target. England yet to have an attempt on goal. Messi. Cruyff. Vitinha.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is through here. Diaz! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal, England! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
After 22 minutes is...
England are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And it's Neymar. Now it's Messi. And this is Luis Suarez. He's found a way through. Tries a shot! He's scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And the through ball. Real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Messi. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Luis Suarez. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Arsenal looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can, but what's key is the number of ballers in the team.
He's having a go!
It's a loose ball. Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Vitinha given the lift of his goal. And this is Luis Suarez. Fiore. He won't be happy with that one. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
Goes for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
England have their second corner now. Punched away. Cross goes in there.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
1 minute added time.
Luis Suarez. Yaya Toure. No foul, says the referee. Played out towards the right wing.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's managed to get free. And we hit half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution for England, number 24.
So we're into the second 45.
Coming on to replace him is
England have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, that's fabulous. He has found the way through. And the finish! Cruyff gets rid without sophistication. England do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Now it's Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Fiore. Can he get it through? Picked out brilliant. It's Neymar! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Baresi makes the interception. Koundé. And Balde. And it's Vitinha. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
Balde gets over and intercepts. Just eases him off the ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now this could be a chance. Shoots! Oh, and it's come back out to him. It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
England perhaps contemplating their next change here. No, that's been intercepted. He's looking wide. Nicely weighted ball. He has a look up. And that's going up front in a hurry. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Fiore. Great defending, strong and determined. Fiore! And he has kept it out somehow.
Fiore actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution for England, number 7.
So, third corner of the game.
Coming on the field is number 14, Guti. Substitution in progress.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Kante kept his eye on it, and he's there. England are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. England can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Ronaldinho. Swung over. That has not gone well. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Saka going face to face with his great rival. And it's Ribery. Now, can they get him away? And that has been clubbed away. Vitinha.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Tries from a long way out. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Coming on the field, number 21, Federico Valverde. Number 4, Rijkaard.
That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Well-timed, excellent interception. Saka is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot, and he's got the beating of his man. Ribery, he's beaten the last, and Ribery! Oh, it's hit the post! Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Cantona! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Arsenal complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
It's a searching pass. Oh, delightful ball. Ronaldinho gets into some space. And the number on the board is 3. That is good alertness. Played out to the left flank. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. England can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
They're back in possession and Fiore! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So, a breakthrough already. And he's intervened well there. Wilson. Xavi Alonso. Wilson. Diaz. England leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Tries to play it through. He's had a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Wilson has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And it's Camavinga. That's a throw. Alonso. Looking to play him in. Diaz could try cutting inside here. Great chance! They want to be quick to recover this. And this is Xavi Alonso. Shot could be on. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Real pressure penalty, this. It's hit the upright. And that's a poor penalty.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Baresi spots it and intercepts. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. This looks promising. Fernandez. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Over to the left. Now it's Diaz. And it's Vitinha. Played out towards the right wing. Vitinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Diaz, and the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Played out to the left flank. Wirtz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Verona looking to pass their way through. Played out wide. Ball swung in. That is a brilliant interception. He's on it. Can he get away? Fiore looking understandably energised after his goal. Half an hour played now. That's a lovely, delicate pass. He's in plenty of space here. He's there to hit it! Harmlessly behind. And it's Wirtz. He's in space and looking for options. Fiore. It's a really well-measured ball. Looking for options for movement. Not the most accurate pass. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
England really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Has a look and plays it forward. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And Dijk gets across to intercept that. Played out to the right. Doué. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Wirtz.
There will be one
Looking for the run.
time.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Wilson. Great vision. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
England head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the stadium hall. Substitution for England.
And we're off again.
Number 21.
England
Federico
carrying
Valverde.
a one-goal lead.
Number 24. Desiree Doué.
Brahim
Number
Diaz
17.
chasing after it.
Vitinha. Coming on the field.
That is good strength.
Conte. Number
England
10.
come out this half somewhat altered.
Number
Well, I think it's the
22.
perfect time to make a change.
Substitutions taking place.
That's been cut out, well played. Fernandes. And it's Xabi Alonso. Yildiz. Now that looks a decent ball. Dumfries providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Xabi Alonso. He's found some space. Nicely aimed pass. Yamal gets into a good position. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot a goal! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
England perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Pretty robust defending.
Barona have a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
And it's Fernandes. Fernandes. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Brahim Diaz.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Schlotterbeck does really well to win the ball there. Brahim Diaz. England finding their passes. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Wirtz. He's one-on-one, surely! Chance, surely! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Koundé. And that's put paid to a promising move. Out towards the flat. He gets big! Caught offside that time. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Pinches it off him. Yildiz. Fiore. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's got away. Fernandez.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Spreads it out wide. Dink through. Now it's... And a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Vert really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Number 7, Fiore. Coming on to replace him is number 14.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Substitution.
And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's going for goal! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Dumfries. Oh no, this shoots! Goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Verona get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying.
Takes the shot! No, he's missed it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ambitious ball here. Yamal looking to run onto it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Baresi cuts out the pass. Yamal. Very much into the last knockings. Guti.
There will be 3
Now
minutes
Neymar.
added time.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Aimed beyond the defence. Yamal tries a shot! That was superb goalkeeping! And that's it. England can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's down to business here.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Not the most convincing of passes. Fiore. He's tried one! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that's caused a worry or two.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Albert Ferrer. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And he's been shifted off it. He's shifted it to the flank. Diaz. Diaz! It's hit the upright. Tries to pass it through. And this is Van Basten. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Chance! Oh, he's been... And it's come back out to him. It's there! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
England are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well read, nice interception. Oh, good-looking ball. Fiore. Serginho. That's an imaginative pass. Serginho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, easy pickings there. Xavi Alonso is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Can he get it through?
England really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Batistuta. Fiore. Diaz. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking for options for movement. Olise. That's a cute ball. And that's an excellent interception. And it's been shipped out wide. Tries to play it through, and he was quick to react. Spread it left. Koundé. And it's Doué. Foot in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Corner then. And we have our very first corner. Van Basten, and the shot! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Big chance! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Rijkaard. Now it's Van Basten. Olise, and this is Batistuta. England are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Olise, shot could be on. It's Van Basten! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Van Basten. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Closing in on goal. Fiore. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Spread out to the left. And a chance! And that's really well manoeuvred. And now the breakaway. And there's the end of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Substitution for England, number 24.
And the action is back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, well played. England do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Rijkaard. And here's Vitinha. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Vitinha is standing over this one. So the perfect chance to get one back. Vitinha! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And the ball is out of play. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Out to the left it goes. Fiore, over to the left. Diaz could try cutting inside here. And it's Balde. He's in space and looking for options.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Xabi Alonso. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Roberto Carlos taking charge of the dead ball. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Yamal. He's having a go! No, he's missed it.
England are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Pinches it off him. Played out towards the right wing. Great vision. Olise is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Knocks it into space. England do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Diaz picks it up out wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nicely weighted ball.
Substitution for England, number 7, Fiore.
Olise.
Coming on to replace
Mbappe.
him is number 14,
And it's Xavi Alonso.
Guti.
Here's
Substitution
Roberto
in
Carlos. Not the most accurate pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Great ball if he can get there. Played out to the left flank. And it's Vitinha. Guti. Mbappe. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Substitution for England, number 8, Luis Diaz. Number 17, Vitinha. Coming on the
Kurtu.
field,
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that interception was most necessary.
taking place.
And they can counter here. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Tries a shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Rijkaard. Balde kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, no joy this time. Balde with the clearance. Valverde. Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get
2
there?
added minutes has been indicated.
Ambitious ball here. And claimed it back swiftly. Guti. That has been slung wide. And that will be the final act. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day.
And a quick
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.